all jokes aside, guys, did you know that you can literally have anything in this world? Anything in this world that you can literally think about, you can literally have. Literally, I say literally so much because literally it can happen. Hey guys,
Welcome back to my channel.
Fuck it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellorosetv and I'm trying eyelashes. I don't know. I don't know if it's my thing. Makeup is I do it for, you know, the camera. You gotta look presentable, okay? But usually, like me in the street, I wear a fresh face. The eyelashes are very, very new to me, okay? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, honestly. I don't care if you say I look buck wild crazy, that's okay. But I need your honest opinion on what you think about these eyelashes, especially on me. One, I don't even know if I put them on right. And I don't know how I feel about them. Anyways, back to the video. What you're here for, not me ranting about my eyelashes. We're gonna talk about in this video manifestation and law of attraction. They kind of go hand in hand for me. But like this is something that I really feel like I really feel strongly about this. Truly like believe that you can literally make anything happen for yourself. And this is something like if you would ask me, hold on. If you would ask me a couple years ago if I could think one thing and I can make it happen just with my mind, like I would have been like, oh, okay. If it was that easy, like everybody.
Okay, see, something's happening.
So I was definitely one of those people who thought like, okay, if it was something that easy, if it was you can just think about something and you can have it, like the universe is just gonna give it to you on a silver platter, like everybody would be doing it, nobody would be struggling, and that's just the way it is. But, you know, I've learned that just me thinking that way, a lot of people think like that, and a lot of people think like that their entire life. I'm happy for me that I did, you know, gave myself some self-education. You know, I went out and looked for these things because law of attraction and manifestation is something I didn't know about a year ago. And of course, obviously, it's things that people have been studying and been doing and practicing a very long time. So it's not a new thing. But for me it is, because I wanted to improve my life and I wanted to kind of get out of the rut and get out of the struggle, you know what I'm saying? So I learned it myself, and I believed in it enough to change my own mind on how I thought about this. So that's what I'm here to do for you guys. Of course, you know, everybody can believe in whatever they want. I'm not here to say, well, you have to think about it this way and you have to do things this way. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that this is what I'm doing, and I really, truly believe that this can make a lot of people happy. It's making me happy, and I just started my manifestation journey. So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. I know that was like a mouthful there, but you know, I had to explain it. So the first thing I do want to say that it's not like a get rich quick kind of thing, you know? It's not gonna be like, okay, well, I'm gonna sit here and think about what I want and it should happen. And I'm just gonna wait for it to happen. No, honey, nothing in the world comes that easy. And even if you, change your mindset and you practice manifestation and everything, it still doesn't mean that it's just gonna come easy, knock on your door one day and appear just because you thought about it. No, you know, you still have to put in work, and you still have to continue to reach and manually go for your goals as well. It makes your chances so much better in being able to reach your goals, and just keeping a positive mindset anyways, it really helps you with reaching your goals faster. Because I know sometimes, you know, if you get in a rut and, you know, sometimes things don't go as fast as you want them to or when you plan them to, and then you kind of either give up or you start slowing down. So, you know, keeping a positive mindset can really help you. And you actually have to practice how to be obedient with your thoughts. So for example, let's say, you know, again, you get into a rut or you just start thinking randomly, because you make thousands of millions of thoughts, you know, every second or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. But I know that, you know, you can't control every thought that comes into your mind. No, nobody's asking you to. That is impossible to do. You couldn't do that. That would be way too much work. Anyways, what I'm saying is that when you've noticed a negative mind a negative mind. When you notice a negative thought come into your mind, you have to be able to notice that, and then once it comes, turn it into something positive, or just let it go away. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very obedient, and you have to be in control of your own thoughts. And again, this is good in any aspect of your life. Like, you being a negative person, or being somebody who thinks very negatively all the time, that's exhausting in itself. Like, you really have to think about that. The more negative you are, the more bad you feel. And who wants to feel bad every day? Nobody wants that. So this works for literally everything, I feel. Another thing is that your feelings are literally attached to your thoughts. So when your thoughts are bad, you feel bad. When your thoughts are good, you feel good. It goes hand in hand. So that's what I'm saying. Again, it's the better, I said it in my motivational video, the better you feel, the more motivated you're going to be. The more motivated that you are, the quicker you're going to get to your goals. You see how this is all going into a cycle, you know? It's not just a magical spell that, oh, it's manifestation, I think, and poof, a genie's gonna come. It is kind of like a genie, you know, because you can ask the universe for whatever you want and it'll come. No restrictions, no limitations, no nothing. No 3 wishes, nothing. You can have anything and everything that you want, but again, you still have to put in the work within yourself to be able to make this happen. And, you know, a lot of things that we run into is that we are kind of like, I don't want to say selfish. I don't want to say selfish because I don't think that's the word. I don't know what the word that I'm trying to use. If I'm blinking a lot, guys, these lashes are just so big and they're kind of heavy and I feel like I look crazy. So it's just going to take some getting used to. Anyways, people really feel special about their problems. Just gonna put that out there. I hope I don't offend anybody. Again, I was the same way. Everything that I talk about on my channel, I've experienced myself. So what I mean by that is that your struggles are not like special, is that we're all going through stuff. We're all going through stuff. No matter where you come from, no matter what background, whatever, everybody's struggle is definitely different. And some people may, yes, struggle more than others. 100% agree with you on that. But everybody does have a struggle. Everybody does have something that they have to overcome, especially in the mind. You never know what somebody's struggling with mentally. So really, you don't know. So that's what I'm saying when I mean like your struggle isn't special. And when I say that, it's not to demean your struggle at all. What I'm saying is that people like to use it, well, I'm going through this, this, and this, and this, and you wouldn't understand, so it's not going to work for me the way it worked for you. Don't use your struggle as an excuse, is what I mean when I say, like, your struggle isn't special. Don't make it seem like you're the only one in the entire universe going through this specific struggle. No one's ever going to understand, so you can't do anything to better your own life because your life is so hard. That, again, is thinking in a very negative way, and you're not going to be able to ever overcome it if you truly believe that. And the way that you keep repeating it in your mind and repeating it out loud, you're never going to overcome it because that's what you're putting out into the universe. So the same way that you can ask the universe for anything that you want is the same way that whenever you put something out into the world that's negative, like, oh my God, all these bills, oh my God, all this debt, oh my God, my life is struggling, I'm always gonna struggle, I'm always gonna be poor, I'm always gonna this and this and that. Okay, your wish is my command. The universe hears you saying this over and over again, so it's kind of like you don't want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep telling the universe all these bad things, they have nothing else to go on. They don't know the universe doesn't know what good to give you because you're not asking for anything good. You're not saying anything good. It's all bad. So it's kind of like, okay, just send some more. I don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, it's the best way that I can explain this. You really have to work the way you think. Again, you have to be very obedient because, you know, it is kind of hard. Life is hard. Life is hard all around. It definitely is. But there's some things that can make it so much easier. And it's just you controlling your own thoughts. But yes, you still have to put in the work to do it. But I don't want it to feel like work. The same way that you're excited to reach this new goal, you're excited to buy this new thing, the same way that you're working towards and you're so excited to do that, you have to do that with this as well. You have to be excited to do it. You have to be excited to think more positively. You have to be excited for the universe to give you all of the things that you want just because you're living a more happy and positive life. And there's no rules written down on how this goes. There's no rule if you think this enough in this amount of time, this is gonna happen. No, there's no set in time on how things happen. Again, you still have to put in some work for this. Like you still just can't snap your fingers and it's gonna happen. Like you still have to put in some work. But the sooner that you do start, the sooner that they're gonna come, okay? So don't push back on me. Don't push back on me with this. Just join me. What do you have to lose? I'm not telling you to sign up for nothing. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm literally just telling you to simply try one day to just change your outlook on life completely in the most positive way you possibly can. And whenever something negative happens or a negative thought comes to your mind, just move it to the side completely and see what happens if you just decide to be more positive. That's it. That's it. And this isn't for me, guys. This is for you. I'm doing it for myself, and this is me just telling you to do it for yourself. There's nobody that's going to be able to do it for you but you. And just think about it this way as well, guys. Think about the way your life is right now. Take a second. I'll give you a second. I'll think about my own life. I'm serious, guys. Don't be just looking here at me, going to drink some water. Really think about it. I promise it'll work. It just takes a few seconds. Just really think about your life right now and where it is. Okay, you got it? Did you think about how your life is? Is it exactly where you want it to be? Probably not. And even if you're pretty close to where you want to be, I'm sure there's still areas where you can improve your life. That's just the way that humans are. We always kind of want more and more and more, and that's okay as long as it's, not so selfish. But there's nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself. Nothing at all. But to the people who are in a situation where they really, really, really would not want to be, and they're nowhere near where they want to be, this video is going to be a lot for you guys, but it's for everybody. So for me, I came here back to Florida from Colorado about 2 years ago, I want to say. I was living with my mom, which wasn't supposed to happen because I was actually supposed to transfer my job from Colorado to Florida. I was supposed to move to Tampa, Florida. My mother was living in West Palm Beach. I was not supposed to be here. And if I did come here, I was just supposed to fly in and go right away into my apartment or whatever, just keep living my life. That did not work out. A lot of things happened. The job just wasn't able to transfer. Whatever. But yeah, I ended up staying with my mom. Again, totally fine, I guess. I of course I was, a little bit disappointed by it, but I was like, okay, that's fine. I guess I'm closer to my family. Tampa would have been like 3-4 hours away if I'm not mistaken. And that's kind of hard because y'all know I don't drive. So how was I going to come see them? And then my sisters had babies, I want to be close to them. So I was like, okay, maybe this worked out for the best anyways. I already know South Florida, so it'll be a lot easier transitioning. Cool. So I started looking for work. It was kind of hard. I had some savings, so I was kind of living off that for a while. But then, when I started to really buckle down and try to find a job, it was, kind of difficult. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. The whole economy here is a lot different than it is in Colorado. So I was doing healthcare over there. Didn't really want to and couldn't really transition that over here. The job I was working for when I was trying to transfer wasn't healthcare, but it's besides the point. It was like a really big struggle for a while. I ended up finding a job and I was making actually really good money, or decent money anyways, for my situation. And at first I was kind of just blowing it up, whatever, just kind of enjoying life a little bit because, the reason I moved to Florida was I was kind of in a bad place. So I was just trying to enjoy life a little bit. So that's what I was doing. And then, it kind of got a little bit like, I was not in my mom's house for a long time. Like over 5 years, I was already out of my mom's house for like a really long time. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. And it was nothing with them. It's not like, they were torturing me or something, but it was just me and my own confidence. I was used to being on my own. So me living back again with my mom, that was really hard for me. So for a long time, I just kept thinking like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm back here. I can't believe that I went backwards. I can't believe, all this stuff. I can't believe all this negative thoughts, all these bashing myself and shaming myself for what? There was no reason for me to do that because I was actually in a really good place where I was making good money. I was good at what I was doing and I was close to my family. So there was nothing really to be like thinking negatively about. But I was. So for a long time, I ended up staying there longer and longer, the more worse that I was thinking, because it was like the more I wanted to get out, the worse I was feeling, the longer it took for me to leave. But the whole point of the story is that when I actually started to be like, okay, I'm leaving. By this day, I'm gonna be out of this house. And I gave it actually, my sister was about to have a baby, and I was saying just before she gave birth, I was gonna move out of the house. Just so that, you know, I can give them more space. That was just my goal. That was just what I set for myself. So that's exactly what I did. The more I thought about it, and this was before I was even like practicing and knew about manifestation. I was thinking about it every day. I was talking about it every day. I was looking at apartments every single day. I was trying to see apartments all the time. Like I was looking at all these different places, all this stuff. And even though, yeah, it was stressful, and I was thinking about it constantly. I was at work. I shouldn't be on my phone, but I was at work and I was scrolling, looking at apartments. I was looking at apartments, emails coming in all the time, reading all the time. Everything was coming in every day, until one day I was at work and I was like, dang, I've seen this apartment a lot. Let me just call them. I was literally on a call at my job. And I got off the phone and I called them and they picked up. I remember I had called them before and they would never pick up. So I was like, they're probably not gonna pick up, but let me just try. Picked up, and then they were like, yeah, you could see it after work today. And I was like, no. Yeah? And she was like, yeah, you could, like, literally they just moved out today. I'm just gonna clean it. By the time you get off work, it should be clean. You should be able to come see it. Perfect. Bet. I went. After work, I went straight there and I saw it. I loved it. And here we are. Literally, I left. And it was actually cheaper than all the places I was looking at, because everybody wanted like a lot of money to move in, first, last, security, everything. And this one it wasn't like that. I love the person who owned it. I was meeting the landlord directly. It was right next to water. Like everything was perfect. It was more than I can ask for what I was looking for. It was perfect. Okay, it was everything that I needed, and it just came to me, really. Like, yes, I still put in the work. Like you see, I still put in the work to try and get it, but it literally just kind of fell into my hands. You know what I'm saying? And it was better than what I was asking for. It was everything I was asking for and needed. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You just have to, when you want something, you have to go for it. You have to go for it. You have to ask for it. Speak it into existence. That is so real. And I know some people will try to like spin this into like a religious thing. And I don't think that it's a religious thing, though. If you want to spin it into that, I guess you can. The same way that I'm talking about the universe is the same way people talk about God. If you ask God, you know, he'll do it. But this is not like a religious thing. So this is going to be for everybody. This is something that everybody can practice, even if you're not a very religious or spiritual person. So the whole point of this is really just to treat yourself the way you want the world and the universe to treat you. So if you keep treating yourself in a very negative way, you keep making bad decisions, you keep thinking badly, you keep speaking badly about your situations, and you just truly believe that you'll never be able to get out of the situations that you're in, or you're never going to be able to find a good man, you're never going to be able to buy a house, you're never going to be able to move out of the ghetto, you're never going to be able to nothing. You know, you have to believe and trust and treat yourself the way you want to live. So the way you want to buy a house, believe that you're going to buy a house. That's it. And it's very simple. Like, it's not like simple to buy a house, but it's not as hard as a lot of people think it is. You know what I'm saying? You just have to work for it. Like, your credit score could go up, your income can go up, you could find a job. You just have to, again, speak it into existence. You know, I'm telling you. It's basically the secret to life. This is basically the secret to life. And that's literally what it's called. If you haven't seen The Secret on Netflix, it's talking about law of attraction. This is literally the secret to life. And I'm giving you right here on my YouTube channel. You're welcome. Okay? So if anybody else have had experiences like the one I told you about with me moving out and everything, go ahead and leave it down in the comments. I want to hear about the way you manifested some things in your life. I do. Positive vibes here only, okay? I'm super excited. Also, let me know what you think about these eyelashes, because I'm still getting used to them. I don't know how I feel about them. But thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, share, and turn on your post notifications. I have been posting every day. Yes, I have been on my grind, okay? Manifesting goals all over the place, you know. Okay, I lit my sage and everything, so I have all good vibes over here, and I'm sending good vibes your way as well. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. So I actually already hit 1,000 subscribers, and I love you guys so much. I'm definitely gonna make a video just for that, but I just needed to kind of update. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I should just wave my eyelashes. Bye, guys.